Hi there, welcome to week 2. I wanted to go ahead and go over the ELA requirements for this week. Last week we muddled through it all together and we found some things that worked and some things that didn't work so well. So I'm going to make a few changes here and I want you to pay attention to what I'm doing because this is going to help you out this week greatly. Now this is a video, so you can stop it, get to where I'm at, and then restart it when you need to, when you're working at home. So we're going to start. I'm going to go to modules. Hold on, let me make this bigger. I'm going to go to modules, and I am going to scroll down past week 1 to week 2. All right, and I want to focus on what we're doing for week 2 with ELA. And CKLA is down there. For week 2, we're going to use our ELA and we're going to use it to focus on our writing. So I'm going to go through the writing with you first, and then we'll go back and we'll look at the CKLA. So I'm going to first do a little bit of a review. You should have this past week, I'm going to come up to the menu button. Let me show you what I just did. Right here is the menu. It's going to take you to all the different chapters. We're going to go to chapter 8 or unit 8, and we're going to go to chapter 1. You were supposed to do 1 and 2 last week. So for 1, I want you to pay attention to some of the things you should have had done already. If you don't, you probably need to go back and make sure you have these done. First, we're going to go up to my progress. And we're going to look at page 7. You are going to be writing an informational 5-paragraph essay on endangered animals. So the first thing you should have done this week is you should have read this text about endangered animals. If you haven't read this text, go back and read this text. It's in 8.1 and just click on number 7. And that'll take you right to page 7. Make sure you've read that because this is going to give you information about endangered animals, what animals need, what makes them endangered, how we can prevent them from becoming endangered. Okay? The next thing that you should have done while you were doing that is you should have made a brainstorm map. If you were following with Veronica, you would have your animal needs, and then you would have brainstormed what an animal needs. With these things, we are going to be using this map and this information for week 2. All right. Veronica has on here water, a place to raise young, shelter from weather or predators, food, and air. Right, we're going to skip, we're going to skip over here. We're going to go to 8.02 and we're going to skip over to page 10. Right here is where Veronica asked you to make that, to take your brainstorming map and review it. From that map, she wanted you to think about the most important idea and circle it. And then she wanted you to think of the second and the third best ideas from your brainstorm map. These 3 ideas that you have circled are what are going to be your 3 informational paragraphs in your 5-paragraph essay. All right, so now we're going to go to this week's expectations. I'm going to jump over here to 8.3, and what I'm going to have you do is I want you to read slide 1. All right, and then we're going to skip the comprehension content and we are going to go to slide 7. Now you can go back through slides 2 through 6 if you want to. They are skills that we've already studied. They're skills that are review for you and activities that you can review. But we have our CKLA too. So if you have extra time and you want to do that, that is okay. When you get to slide 7, you're going to read slide 7 and you're going to start from there. This information you're going to want to use. This is going to give you some more information to go with your research essay. Okay, it's only 4 slides. Make sure you read it. All right, and then we're going to go to slide 9. So skip 8. All right, jump to slide 9. Now we're at our writer's workshop. Here, she has a picture of a sandwich. It's the same idea, but we're going to use our 5 square Writing City graphic organizer that you're familiar with. All right, so I want you to think about what she's telling you here, but we are going to go to, well, let me get over here. We're going to jump to this 5 square graphic organizer that you're used to. Now you can see that I've already put in here the topic. What are some ways to protect animals from becoming endangered? You can copy that. All right, you're going to think about your main idea, who your audience is, and your purpose. Are we informing, entertaining, or persuading? I hope you all said inform. All right, you can print this out. You know how to make this in your notebook. You can do it on a piece of paper. Remember to make the square in the middle. That's your square 1. And then divide the top half in half, the bottom half in half, and then you've got your square 2, 3, 4, and 5. You should all be familiar with this. This is what we do in class. Now, if you wanted to download it onto the computer and just work from here, you can. You just click the T. Got my text box right here. I can move that wherever I want. So I might put that right here, and I might put my first important brainstorm, which let's say is food. Remember, this central idea is going to be food about ways to protect your animals from the animals you've chosen from becoming endangered. All right, you can put over here, take another text box, and you could put your next your next brain map idea. Let's say water. That's another very important thing that animals need to survive on. And then we'll add another text box and drag it down over here. Just got to play with it a little bit. Drag this out a little bit. And we're going to say habitat. Now, don't just use mine. I know you've already worked on this, so use yours. Delete that. All right, so this you need to work on this week. You are uploading this as one of your assignments, so don't skip this part. You're going to need that. All right, let's come back here. All right, when you get to slide, where are we at here? This is slide 10. Follow the directions, read what they're telling you to do, read what Veronica wrote. She's got a sandwich with her hook. We know how to make a hook. We're going to put it in that very first number 1 square right in the middle. Your focus this week is on introduction. So for your lesson summary, okay, you can kind of skip that. We didn't really focus on our context clues this week. We focused on our 5-paragraph plan and our introduction. So she's saying right now in 8.3, your introduction, you should be done. All right, and then the next thing you need to do is submit that graphic organizer. Don't download this graphic organizer. That's not the one we're using. I uploaded the 5 square graphic organizer so that you can use something you're familiar with. You're going to come down here, press the next button, and this is where you're going to submit your assignment. And look at right here, we have uploaded the graphic organizer, so you can click on that, open it up before you even start your lesson, and you can download that. All right, I'm going to come back here. We're going to go to next, and I'm going to show you 8.4. That's the other ELA module you have. Now, you can read through these slides. This is good information and it is good practice. we're going to go straight to our writer's workshop. So we're going to go straight to slide 5. And we're going to talk about that juicy filling. This is your squares 2, 3, and 4. Write with Veronica. You don't have to copy her ideas. Come up with your own ideas. You should have research already from last week. You read the 2 passages, and you are also asked to research on your own. So hopefully you have done that, and we're going to start writing. All right. More information, just pretend this is Mrs. Duro telling you to do these things. We've already practiced this. This is an example of Veronica's second paragraph. She took her ideas and she put it into a paragraph. And you're done for that week. That is all you need to do. There's no assignment to submit. This is asking you to submit an erosion. We don't even have an option to submit that. Now, you can go back to slide 1. There is a really good reader on here. It's talking about cause and effect. We had a lot of practice with that last week and you guys did a great job. This unit right here is, or this chapter right here is talking about erosion. If you go to slide 4, you can read this book. You can download it if you want, or you can just read it from the computer. It's some good reading. You can use this as your 30 minutes of reading for your reading log if you want, and just put on your reading log the title of this, which I can't remember, erosion. And then that could be your reading for the day that you're working on this. All right, so if we go back to modules, under the ELA, I'm going to scroll down to week 2. Hopefully it'll look different tomorrow. Here's your ELA right here. You have your 8.3, you have your graphic organizer that you need to submit, and then you have your continued writing. Don't skip any of this because next week in week 3, we're going to be adding to this writing.